6 ways to get your ex to think about you constantly. If you want to get your ex back, but do not want to contact him directly, then making him miss you and think about you is the best way of doing that. This way, you are subconsciously making him want you back, and eventually, he will fight for you. However, you have to do this the right way. Otherwise, you are risking losing him for good. Or you might make yourself look desperate in his eyes, which will push him further away even more. Before we begin, subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. So, click or tap the subscribe button now to not miss out. In this video, we will be talking about making your ex miss you and think about you through the fear of missing out. Your actions will make him feel as if he is missing out on something important by not being with you and want to come back to you. Number 1. The no contact rule. Whenever you want to make someone miss you and want to come back to you, you should use the no contact rule. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and that will be the case with your ex. We have many different videos on using the no contact rule the right way, so do not hesitate to watch them and learn all about this valuable method. So, initiating a period of no contact with your ex is one of the best ways to increase their curiosity about what you've been up to and what they may be missing out on. At first, it will be harder for you to use this method on your ex, but as time passes, it will be harder on him than you. And this time apart will create a healthy separation that can only increase your chances of success when you get back in touch. Additionally, the no contact rule adds the act of surprise in your ex's eyes because they did not see it coming. They thought you will always be the one chasing them, but all of a sudden, now you disappeared. Throughout your relationship with your ex, you established a particular communication pattern, right? Maybe you texted every day. Perhaps you saw each other every other day. Whatever it was your communication pattern. But breakups interrupt that pattern, and that's the reason why your world collapsed after the breakup. However, in order to restore the balance, you need to discontinue the new pattern that has been forming with the breakup. And that's when no contact can help you tremendously. He was expecting you to be there for him, to love him and reply to his texts even after the breakup, but you don't. So, this change of pattern now bothers your ex to the point where they can't think of anything else other than the fact that you aren't talking to each other, to the point where he has to reach out and start chasing you instead. Number 2. Limit your communication with your ex. To make your ex think about you constantly, you should limit the initial conversation to text and social media only. This way, you indirectly tell him that you are busy doing something else and that he is missing a lot by not being in your life. You simply don't have that much time for your ex, which will make him jealous and make him think about you all the time. Not talking on the phone is less invasive and gives you more time to plan what you want to say. Plus, in our modern, tech-driven world, most people have become hypersensitized to fear of missing out on everything. This means that text messages and especially social media are perfect tools to make him miss you. Number 3. Stop and think. Stop and think carefully about each message before you hit send, so that you create messages that are chill and casual from your side, but increase the fear of missing out on your ex's side. Ask yourself if what you're saying will achieve the desired missing effect, or whether it might make it a little too obvious that you've been letting your fear of missing out, or whether it might make it a little too obvious that you've been letting your fear of missing them run wild. Don't start re-establishing the connection with your ex by suddenly sending them 20 messages a day. Remember that the slow and steady always beats the fast and quick in the long run. So be patient and don't try to rush things. Just try using one simple, fun text message to break the ice when no contact is over. Hey, are you liking the video so far? If so, I have good news. Make sure you like and subscribe to Modern Love Potion, because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist, and you'll never miss our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you have a story you want to share with me or other people watching this video in the Modern Love Potion community? Write a comment below. Okay, so where were we? Number 4. Be active on social media. Show your perfect life on social media. Post photos that will increase your ex's fear of missing out. And no, these photos should not be selfies, but they should be pictures of you at a dinner party or on the weekend away with your friends. You don't necessarily need to be specific about who you're with and what you're doing. Simply, the point here is to let them see the fun that they are missing out on. It will remind your ex that you're still a fun, exciting person they shared many happy memories with. This will make your ex miss you and chase you constantly. And it's possible that if you do this correctly, they'll even leave a comment like, "Where's my invite?" or "I better be invited to the next one." That's a clear sign you've made them chase you, and you are now constantly in your ex's mind. And that's precisely what you want to win them back. Number 5. Create a strong attraction. People are attracted to people that are on the same level or higher than them. Remember this when you want to get your ex back. This advanced psychology will teach you something valuable in your life regarding relationships. Namely, when you create that fear of missing out on your ex, they will subconsciously want to be with you more than anything. To do this, you will need to start working on being the best possible version of yourself. We're all attracted to charismatic people who tend to look good and feel good about themselves. And as a result, act with confidence and charisma that makes those around you crave their attention and approval. By making an effort to look and feel your best, that confidence will shine through in your pictures and conversations. This in turn will make you appear more attractive to your ex and will remind them of why they were attracted to you in the first place. This really does work and will make your ex powerless to resist these feelings. Avoid sharing your emotions too much. Overly emotional messages or posts on social media will make you seem desperate and will give your ex the power back instead. So, sad or crying emojis and "I miss you" messages are off the limits. The goal is to show them you are a confident person leading a fun and interesting life, that you're thriving since a breakup, which is the opposite of what your ex is expecting. Do not post any sad songs or songs you two are listening to. Learn to recognize these urges in yourself to avoid the sort of overly emotional posts and messages that make you seem sad, needy, and desperate. This is actually good practice, even when you're not trying to get your ex back, because being positive and sharing fun, interesting things on social media will always make you look better than you're sharing your heartache or depression for the world to see. Although it may seem easier said than done, these 6 tips effectively make your ex think about you constantly. Of course, it will be hard, and you will miss your ex through the no contact, but remember that you are doing this with a higher cause in the long run, so all the effort will absolutely be worth it. If you want to know how likely your chances are to get back with your ex, click our Ex Back quiz in the first description below. Also, if you want to see our best videos, click the videos on the screen now. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any of our videos, and I'll see you next week.